These events don't necessarily make sense if you're like the king of everything. They'll still do shit like that to you if you're the Byzantine Emperor. How are factions going? And their factions aren't good. No, my steward died. Oh, 87. No wonder. They're pretty good. Yeah, you can't expect to have above 20 people. Like people with stats above 20. Your whole, existence. Alright, we're definitely going to need to do something. Once she starts having once she has a son, probably gonna kill myself. Unless, it happens naturally beforehand. We're getting to the point. What is it, 49? Yeah, 49. Maybe we'll live at 50. Unfortunately, we haven't had the chance to try to... Ooh. Measles is broken out. We haven't had a chance to, Well, I should have a feast. That helps me with my vessels. My son Dunshed practically lives in the kitchen, little glutton. Heh, eat and be merry, child, and gains the trait gluttonous, which is bad. The church despises gluttons, and so do members of the opposite sex. Birch him. We have a 40% chance of losing the trait gluttonous, and he doesn't like me by 5. Talk to him about moderation, 50% chance of losing the trait gluttonous and gaining the trait temperate. I pray God will save him, aka the stupid one. We'll talk to him about moderation. Hey kid. Cool. No feast is complete without boar meat. We'll get the prestigious task of hunting and slaying boars. The boars needed for the feast. Send out Marshal Murchad. He gains 10 prestige. His opinion goes up by 25, and he has a chance of getting wounded. Send out my son, Don Chad. Well, he's 15. 5% chance of getting wounded. Gaining 10 prestige, blah, blah, blah. I want the boars myself. Get bloodlust. 5% chance of getting wounded. Force the peasants done. I will hunt him. Do it. The fire blasted right past my face, and I felt how my hair started to curl away from the fire. The fire eater had been a bit too careless for my tastes, but his troop and he were clearly greatly skilled. Guests would be impressed if they entertained at my feast. Too dangerous. I don't want my guests to catch fire. Yes, we do! Guest catching fire is the best part of the feast. Some of those guys are jerks anyway. You studied long and hard under the old spymaster in your spare time, and he has taught you much about the game of cloak and dagger. Your intrigue has improved. I do not fear the dark. 2 points away. The wandering minstrel entered the castle singing and did not stop until he found me. With a flourishing bow and one long, sad tone from his lute, he finished his song and asked for my patronage. I was just looking for some entertainment for my feast, or you are not quite what I'm looking for. I'm not going to lose prestige for 20 gold. No. The best part about preparing a feast is deciding what foodstuff to serve. I must purchase venison, boar, and duck. Spices, wine, and ale. Honey for the desserts, cheeses, and perhaps even a swan or peacock. We'll spend lavishly on food, lose 21 gold. Spend enough to satisfy everyone's hunger, lose 14 gold. Or I don't want to spend too much on food, lose 7.1 gold. Spend lavishly. Fuck it. This is the first feast. King Don Chad the Great, damn it. Most of the preparation for the feasts have been made. Now I only need to send out the invitations. Hereby invite you to all of my vassals show up. Hello, vassals. Some of them might not show up. They don't like me. Which one of them don't like me? This guy likes me. Welcome to my feast. Duke Dungal and I spoke up. Duke Dungal the First spoke up and told everyone how great the food at my feast was. I was really glad that someone was kind enough to say something nice about the food, given how hard I had worked to ensure the food was the best part of the feast. I even went hunting, bro. That was well spoken, thank you. Steward Gus Patrick noticed Bishop Congleg had drunk too much wine and tried to dissuade him to drink any more when Bishop Congleg threw up on Gus Patrick's shoes. What a foul smell. I don't like him. He's drunk. Everyone drank and were happy except Mayor Cillian, who refused more wine. The insulting gesture means he does not appreciate my hospitality. What a dick. How dare Mayor Cillian insult me. That's it. You're dead to me. The last of the guests has returned home, and everyone agreed it was the year's greatest feast. And I get the great, a trait fabulous feast. Gives me +5 diplomacy and +5 general opinion until next year. Cool. I had great fun, and so did everyone else. Later. Cool feast. Oh. I do have a claim on part of England, don't I? Right here. Those look like Norwegian boats. But they're fighting the Muslims, too. Yeah. And Sweden. Okay. And now my daughter-in-law is fighting Asturias? Oh, okay. I see. Have kids, guys. This is important. I know you're queen and everything, but I'm a double king. This guy is better. Is he crazy or anything? Nope. Okay. You are the court chaplain. Alright. Let's take a look around the world, see what's going on. Mali or... what? There's 2 Malis. Is one of these a king? I don't understand. The Norwegian populace in Dublin have embraced Irish culture. Civilized peasants! And Dublin has become Irish. Awesome. I don't think this affects a whole lot. But it does make it... there's no revolt risk anymore. And their entire island is Irish. Woo. Unfortunately, southern England is becoming very Norwegian. Not that it matters. I'm really only worried about the Breton part. So, because the Breton part isn't my culture, and I won't have the penalty for it. See, I have this, and there's not any. Well, there is a roll risk. Oh, it's a different culture. What? Oh, boo! It's Saxon. Boo! Jerks. Stupid Saxons and their Saxony. Actually, Saxony is in Germany. Whatever. A troubadour and his wife, the Troubadourites, has arrived from Occitania. Their performances range from vulgar satires to political servants and everything in between, including songs and poems of courtly love. I remember those 2. They came here last year. And Bishop Magnus, my court chaplain, his opinion will go up by 15. You'd say they will be paid well, I assure you. At least 7 gold. I had the charitable trait before, but I got rid of it because people are unlovable, but I'll get back. That's good. This guy's awesome. If it weren't for the potential of getting the Kingdom of Brittany out of this, I wouldn't even be considering this whole thing. Apparently he wanted to be the steward. Have kids. I mean, this is a risk, certainly. Alright. Should I go for Cumberland? Well, when they recover, they'll probably just declare war on me again. So that's probably not the best plan. No matter who's in charge. And it doesn't look like England is doing too badly. So. Prince Donshad of Ireland is now legal aged. Became a Midas touched. Looks like I found my new steward. Let's see if he'll want to become a steward. Apparently he wants to become a marshal. Is that child of mine like myths and legends, or is it more interesting in history? I chose between a book filled with fascinating legends and one somewhat drier tome filled with history about battles and politics. So history it is. Princess Lan gets the event a bedtime story. No stories! 1 is 10 opinion. Fantasy it is. We'll teach her about... What do I know about? Do I have learning? Learning. My diplomacy is better. Fantasy it is. I'm not entirely sure if my daughter Lan enjoyed the stories I told her, but I kept reading until we both were nearly asleep. My daughter was apparently embarrassed by my choice of bedtime stories. Mine is 25. Hilarious. I don't know about history. History is for turbo nerds. Wow. France is just getting a big blob here. What's going on down here? Apparently... Yazidi? What? So apparently there aren't any, what's the word I'm looking for here? Ethiopian rulers left. I mean, there's Ethiopian culture, but not really any rulers. Apparently, the Knights Templar lost Jerusalem. There's probably going to be a crusade for that eventually. Okay. Whatevs. Russ is still a big clusterfuck of empires. Oddly enough, Danish culture. Weird. No, it looks like there aren't any pagans left. Nope. Just these guys. Samoyeds. I mean, there's pagans down here, but I mean up here. North. There's probably still some actual, like, pagan religion. Ooh, not a whole lot. Just one Remuva and a few Suomen-Snusko things. Well, we'll see about that. How that ends up. Oh, it goes Norway. There's a Crusader, too. Oh, hey, we knocked the Yolvings out of, Norwegian, stuff. What do you want? Yeah, of course. You actually need help? No. No, you don't. Whatevs. Can I work with anybody else? Nope. I think could just milk some prestige out of it, but I don't really want to. This is very important. Should have kids. And this is one of the reasons I hedged my bets. Because it could be that she never... What the fuck? Game! Game is an asshole. Whatever, man. Okay, England is just kind of screwed right now. I don't have my weak claim anymore because it doesn't have a female ruler. Yeah. For you to be able to enforce a weak claim, you have to have there has to be a female ruler, what's the word? A regency, or some kind of succession problems. Mali has regained its Maliness. And they've been holding off the Almoravids a bit. Sometimes I see the Almoravids just kind of conquer Mali. Oh. What's Castile doing? It's Granada. Okay. France is marching around like a marching guy. It's Normandy. Alright. Huh. Well, as long as this doesn't default back to Norway, we'll be good. So who are you? You're not anybody important. I could probably get the empire without these provinces, but I'm definitely going to want them. Awesome. Alright, I've got some more money, so I should spend that on stuff. Castle Dungeon. Cool. Stable. What a militia training around here. Guard quarters. You don't want to go too far into the upgrades trees before you branch out into other ones. Building Dublin. Do the training ground too. Here. Cool. Alright. Okay. Angus being a better marshal than Murchad? Sure. Whatever. His wife died. I should probably get him married to somebody. Have kids. Oh, she has have kids. Good. Good, good. Alright. So, where the... What? What's going on here? Okay. Whatever. Man, the Byzantines are doing well. A lot of times with the newer stuff, I've heard that they've sometimes do worse. Risen so fast at the top that other people regard me with envy. Could they be any more envious? Queen Gudrid admires the ambition of me. Ooh, King Gudrid begged me to help her become successful at me. It was almost disgusting how much she admired my ambition and success. I will teach you, but I gotta charge you. Oh man. Be nice to her. Dude. She's strong. Not her marriage. Educate. I'll teach her. I'm gonna get rid of that. Isle of Man. Yeah. Have I fucked up my... No? Oh, wait. We should, send this guy to talk to the Pope. Yeah. Now I hope this guy wins. The guy who's fighting England wins. Then the Norwegian bloodline will be completely knocked out. I think. What's the war about? Duke John. I looked at this before. Spain. Yeah. Okay, he's still an England. Okay, cool. Like the beer? England? I think it's spelled different. I'd like to get a claim on this guy, bro. Although I do have a truce with him, so... Until... quite a while. It'd still be good to have a claim. Wow, Venice has taken over almost all of Croatia here. Stupid Venice. I don't even know how those mechanics work. So... Alright. Got some more money. See if we can build something else. Hey. County. Nah. Don't want a county. He'll just shift to another province. Anyway. Duke Cagwin is no longer Chancellor. Oh. A daughter? Oh. That's good enough. That's an error. Dungle. Cool. Do better than that one guy. Get me a claim on that crown, boy. Or else. Had enough with his shenanigans. You crusading? Oh, she's defending. but she's winning. Alright, that's good. Okay, most of my buildings is finished. Oh look, I turned old! I caught my granddaughter, Laersonia, lying to me again, straight to my face without batting an eye. I almost had an innocent servant sent to the stocks. I could say even I am impressed and lose 5 prestige, and she gains the trait deceitful. And she likes me better. With the birch, she will speak the truth. 50% chance of nothing, 40% chance of losing the trait deceitful, and 10% chance of gaining the trait wrath. Talk to her about honesty. 50% chance of gaining the trait honest, 40% chance of losing the trait deceitful, and a 10% chance of no effect. Pray that the Blessed Virgin will show her the light. Gained 5 piety, 80% chance of nothing happening, and 20% chance of losing the deceitful trait. Talk to her about honesty. Apparently that did no good. You can't, no. You're not allowed to. Because you have 2 F's in your name. Uh-oh. Hey, you. And you plot. That's not cool, bro. That's right. You fuck off. I'm glad to see that France is having problems. France often will get ambitions towards Brittany, and so far they've left them alone, which is good. Any place where you can get basically expansion without any problems is great, which is one of the reasons I even care about Brittany, is because they're in the same culture group we're in. Can I build something here? Training. This. She's strong too. Wow. Some kind of... Okay. Educate her with... vassals that don't like me. You go see that guy. Yes, the Pope likes me. Well, I didn't check to see if it was the Pope. There could be bishops within it. No, it wasn't. It didn't have anything to do with the Pope. Okay. Alright. This is the first character I've had that lived to 50. Pretty good. That's why he's the great. He's the great longevity. What was I doing? I don't remember. Oh. I was trying to see if she had the strong trait. Her. No? Both of her kids are strong. That's weird. Okay. What's this war at? 19% in favor of Colbine, who is the bad guy, so to speak. 43%. She's not going to need any help. Alright, well, I think that's a good session. So I will see you next time on Let's Play Crusader Kings 2, and maybe we can start going after England after breaking them up so effectively.